Welcome back to Limbus Company, Daily Mirror Dungeon. New update, new week, it's time for a hard run. And we're doing a Suncliff run today, of course, to make up for the fact that I did a Suncliff run last week, a pretty bad one. It was only a normal though, and I only made it to through the first floor. I wasn't really trying super hard there, and this run is me actually trying, right? What's the play? Automated factory, maybe? We can't do anything with made to order. We can just get portraits and get out of the way. I'm pretty sure this is one of the easiest first floors for Suncliff, though. If I'm not mistaken, I remember this one being fairly easy. Usually. Maybe I'm wrong. There might be some slashy things. Yeah, I guess so. Most of the enemies are... There's a fair bit of slash, but it's bearable, I think. These guys are all, Blunty Pierce. That's true. These guys are why this floor is so nice to get. We'll get some sanity increases with skill 1, but we also get the passive running, so it's a fair trade, right? That's the most important thing to do first. And then we could just start spamming counters, honestly. Or we could clash. I don't know, it could go either way. Maybe, counter skill 3 is the play. Get some singing with the skill 3, that sort of thing, right? Counter this guy. They are pierce resistant, so... The blunt neutral, though, we don't have any slash attacks with this guy, so we can't actually exploit the weakness, but that's fine. But we'll have our sinking, so we're just going to resist damage taken by a significant... These guys' attacks are only doing 1 damage anyways, but we lose some sanity thanks to the skill 3, so it's always nice to see. First floor especially is when sanity management's a very big thing. We don't reasonably have the ability to fuse rags or anything yet, so we can't use that little tactic to... Say tactic. I'm not fully sure if that's the best word to describe it, but you know what I mean, right? We've got a fair bit of sinking now. We obviously do not want to corrode, so we probably need to stop getting sinking increasing things. Honestly, a skill 2 might be nice around now. But we don't corrode, and we don't have any other sinking gain things, so I think we just attack now, yeah. Do some damage to these guys with using our low sanity. Yeah, pretty good. All tails is nice, especially at negative 31 sanity. It's not guaranteed at all on that side. That's a kill. And that's almost a kill. Are we skill 1ing that one? No, we're skill 1ing that guy. Okay, that works. We get hit a little bit, but we're pretty fine. Don't have any source of healing quite yet, but that's fine. We'll just do this, yeah. I was trying to think oh, should I counter these guys or something, but I should probably just kill them. We don't have any sources of healing. So I should have probably done a base Gregor, or one of the Gregor healing support passives. That might have been nice to have form healing early on, but I don't know. I always go for Zweigregor as kind of my default when I'm doing solo stuff, just because he's got a nice one if you've got any gloom whatsoever, which obviously we do. Okay, skill 1 this guy to death, just for funsies. Make sure we've got plenty of envy stockpiled so that if we do use a little bit too many egos, we'll be fine, right? Oh yeah, I didn't even think about it, but we're gonna be able to see Suncliff doing cool clashing animation thingies. Isn't that quaint? Yeah, we'll see if we can get some of the really busted things, though. But if we can get Gift Sack is insane for solos, just a bunch of... It's 2 protection every turn permanently. It's insane in solos. On top of the 5 protection Suncliff has, by default. Makes it's just so awesome. More of the same guys, yeah. These guys are fairly easy, though, so that's nice. We just do a counter, yeah. Get a little bit of sinking going, just to make sure we've got the passive, but it's really not a big deal whatsoever. These guys, the protection's doing nothing for us. They're doing 1 damage to us anyways. Yeah, this is a very easy floor, because you just get these guys, and you're just chilling. And the bosses aren't too bad either, I don't think. The bosses don't have a lot of skill slots, especially if you're playing it, slow, right? Because it's either Hurtley or Clippity-Cloppity. Hurtley starts with 3 skill slots, effectively, or 4, whatever it is, but doesn't have too many attacks too fast, so it's pretty easy to just tank what's going on there. I mean, focus encounters in general are super easy in solos, right? Since you actually have autonomy over what goes on. And also the fact that you gain skill slots but the enemy don't means that you scale so much better there. You can do some of those. Oh, sure, why not? They're not going to roll very well because, you know, sanity. But that's fine. We don't have skill 2s this turn. Or skill 3s this turn. This might also be a good run to try out something I've literally never done in Mirror Dungeons before. A very cool tactic you sure can abuse, like, to an extreme degree, but I just never have. I just haven't needed to, but it's a very powerful one, and it could be funny, so... Look forward to that, I guess. Do that, sure. Get some one-sideds off. Get some syncing going with the counter and the skill 3. If we can lose some sandy, that would be fairly nice, I'd say. Because we might get an event next, right? It's possible we get an event next. Event into, the boss. Or specifically, event into rest off into boss. But it could just be more fights after this, so I don't know. Either way, it's going to be nice to be decent on sanity before that point. I think we're just going to full counter this turn. We're going to lose a bunch of sanity. Actually, I'll pull off a single skill 3. That should work out. Our singing's a little bit high, all things considered, actually. Yeah. Might be pushing our luck a little too hard here. We'll clash for the skill 3. That should do something for us. Yeah, okay. Didn't really think through my plan too well. Did I now? Were we not clashing with the skill 3? Oh, we weren't. We were one side. Okay. Well, there goes a bunch of our resources. It's really unfortunate, because we don't have a way to build some of those resources up. We really need an Yugi if that can give us more resources. Definitely less than ideal for this to pop right here. Luckily, it should only be one of them, because this will probably kill all of them. Will it? No, it won't. We have to use 2 of them. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I think... Important thing is, I think we're still fine on Envy, right? So... We've got the important passive still going. When we're doing fine on HP, like... We're doing bearable on resources. It just is a little bit of an unfortunate thing. Okay, no, so there's an event, and then there's going to be a fight after this. Oh! Speaking of EU gifts that help us out insanely, please give this to me. Nice. Zippo lighter. There's resources. Oh, we get an event here, but there is another node after this one, so... Ooh, homeward. Oh, this is a goated first floor. Zippo lighter and homeward. We've got healing, we've got resources, and we've got another slash weak fight. Could be more of the same. Probably is more of the same. Can it even be, like, normal casino guys on this floor? I don't even know if it can. That's fine. Immediately spread out. Sure. We'll get hit by that attack, but that's fine. We'll lose a little bit of sanity, but we'll make sure we don't lose too much here. Don't be too funny. How is our resources looking, by the way? I should probably check. Just out of safety, right? Make sure I'm not, yeah, we're out of lust. That's fine. So now that we can get some resources built up, we can get some important passives triggered. Chef Ryoshu especially is pretty nice to have. We can get some HP from kills. Some of these other ones can be nice, you know, Illuma Lantern, maybe, right? Like, is it our... I don't even... That's right. Okay. That's fine. We do something like this, probably, I think. Counter that one, clash the other, so on and so forth. That should be good. Nice, we get the 1 paralysis next turn. Love to see it, love to see it. If you compare it to, like, going for, like, a skill 3 first next turn, which we might be able to do. I didn't see what our skill situation was there, but it's possible. But yeah, it would be nice. I've got that. Okay. We'll do something like this. Seems good. Go for the counter. Immediately spend the sinking on the skill too. Actually, I guess speed value means we lose the sinking from being hit first and foremost, so that's nice at least. Our good old protection. I don't know. I don't really have like a necessarily good reason as to why I have both the positive coin support passives here, but it's because you roll positive coins a fair amount of the time, right? So I think it makes enough sense. We can fully clash this stuff here. We might not win this if this guy keeps on getting goated luck, which he sure did. That's some SP loss for us though, which isn't really a good thing, but Puddle Stomp means our sinking should go down, so like we're fine. Yeah, we're perfectly fine. We get a kill. So yeah. Everything's looking good still. Umbrella Thwackage. Spread out. Should be able to kill this guy. Yes. With that tails. But the two tails especially. Yeah. Unfortunate thing is these guys are high leveled, so we are getting Sandy from killing them. It's not necessarily an unfortunate thing, like exclusively, I guess. Kinda nice that our sanity is manageable. But it means we're gonna have max Sandy going into this next fight. Or near max. Not quite max, but basically max. That's fine. Get a rest stop here. Do we want to do anything at the rest stop? That's a good question. Can we get our 6th Sense to ++ just for a stupid amount of damage stuff? That's actually not a bad idea. Oh, and we get that refund. That's nice. Grander, Red Order, no. Doesn't even... Technically, we do have a Wrath counter, but it doesn't counter the Wrath attack skill, so we don't get the secondary effect there. And I don't think we can do anything too funny here. Unless we were to, like, say, give up that. Yeah, which I don't really feel like doing. Could try fusing, like, a tier 3. We paired, like, I don't really want to lose, like, Zippo Lighter or Homeward. And let's see which of these two it is. They both have the exact same set of weaknesses, so... That weakness spread tells me absolutely nothing. Okay, Pink Shoes it is. Should be fine. As long as we don't do too much damage to any of them immediately, it's fairly easy. Because as soon as you do, what is it? I forgot the percentage. It's like 15-20% damage to them, something like that. Then they activate Desirous, which means they gain a bunch of skill slots, that sort of thing. So we just want to stall for a couple of turns, which Suncliff, very good at doing. He gains skills a little bit, but he'll gain a bunch more if we let him, you know, have free reign, so... Is it actually struggling? No, okay, cool. We'll do that then. Don't want to get hit by the too strong attacks, right? And we're not going to do too much damage to the Puddle Stomp, I'm not too concerned. This guy definitely does a little bit of damage to some of his attacks, but we're chilling. We get our protection going. And we're looking pretty good on skill stuff now, yeah. We can probably just start clashing everything. It might be slow, but it'll be safe. We don't really need to be safe, though, because we're going to be able to heal up to max next floor from just the shop. But, like, we do just get a permanent 50% damage. Our 6th Sense is such a strong EO gift. Permanent 50% damage increase against Abnos just entirely is insane. Okay, we're building up a fair bit of sinking now, so we'll lose sinking each turn. We'll lose a bunch from being hit here, so that's nice. Yeah, neutral is sanity now. That's what you like to see. What you don't like to see is this guy, because we actually don't have great odds of winning some of these, yeah. I'd really rather not get hit by them, though, so I'm gonna mostly clash you. See how that goes? That's a hopeless. Do we body sack? I don't really want to spend the lust. We'll just send it, right? We might corrode here. It's fairly possible we corrode here. I fully accept that possibility. I'm not too concerned by it. If we just get decent... I mean, we're actually clashing fine thanks to that Sandy loss, though, so I mean, it's working out for us. And Puddle Stomp means we lose some sinking potency, so not doing as scarily, but... You know, as long as we clash decently, we pull through, cool. We don't win this clash, though, that's for sure. It was an expected outcome, though, so that's fine. Okay, we might get staggered here, but... That's actually fairly fine, because we're going to corrode. Oh no, we're not. Oh no, we die. Oh, that's awful. Hmm. Okay, let's give this another shot. Yeah, we took a little bit too much damage. The corrosion would have been nice there, but that's fine. It's a fairly straightforward fight, though, so it shouldn't be too bad. Maybe we should just go all out on one of the minions, too. Yeah, I don't know. Mirror Dungeon 4 especially made this fight a lot more of a nuisance than it was in previous Mirror Dungeons, because the enemies just have a lot more HP now. Notably, the minions having like 300 HP means you can't just kill them instantly. Not as fast as you used to, right? It's more of an actual boss now. How scary is that? Oh, this is a guaranteed win, so we'll go for that. That should go first. Yeah, we've got the speed advantage, and I might just like try puddle stomping one of these guys. Not I was gonna say I was gonna try that, but doesn't look like it's a great clash winning chances. Okay, we just do that. Sure. Not really what I was going for, but that's fine. Maybe we save skill 3s, skill 2s for when the big guy becomes desirous, just so we can be prepared to start winning clashes then. Might be a good play. We run out of sinking here, that's fine by me. Make sure we don't build up too much thanks to that. Like, his attacks do a fair bit of damage. Do we ADD just to change our Lust resistance? If we had more Lust, we could do that for Yas and Yada, which wouldn't be a bad play, but... I might just ADD just for the resistance change. Yeah, it's actually a pretty solid move. Try that. 1.0 Lust instead of 2.0 is a big difference when every single attack these guys have is Lust. We're going to do a lot of damage here. We'll also get the passive, though, so the passive will help us out a little bit. We don't have a lot of charge, so it's not going to be a huge benefit for us, but if we get low HP, we'll start healing a bunch from it, which would be nice. Still something to keep in mind, I guess, right? Puddle Stomp should hopefully do decently. We'll win the clash, we'll get some sanity here, so it might not do too well as far as damage goes, but we do stagger top left, guys, so another Puddle Stomp or something could potentially finish the job. I guess we need to focus on clashing first and foremost, though. We're gonna get hit a little bit by you, that's fine. Yeah, this might not go too well, but that's fine. We got this. Spread out means we've got the sinking for protection, so that's no worry. It's all really down to like the final clash or so, whether or not this guy gets heads or tails there. But if he's only got a single coin, it means he's doing so much less damage. We resist blunt, so the Lust like neutralness just makes this fight so much easier. That's one of the things I'm still not great about it in solos too, or even just really in general, because it can be useful a lot of the time, but change your sin resistances if need be. Because there's so many times where you're just going to get hit and you need to accept that part, but there is a way around it, aka just... God, these are a lot of neutral stuff. That's fine. What was I saying? There is a way around taking, you know, fatal damage, and that's to take less damage by changing your resistances, right? Guaranteed to win that clash, but, we got a lot of sanity from it. Oh, jeez. We're fine, though. We're chilling. Waiting should do decent damage here. That guy's almost dead. Cool. I'd like to kill him. I'd like to kill at least one of them, because then we're just going to be able to just one-side the big guy a bunch more, right? Speaking of that, big guy is taking a decent bit of damage. Unfortunately, he's got the entire bit with him, where, like, by the time you stagger him, he's probably already dead, so... staggering isn't really on the table. God, he's got so many attacks, though. And we kinda just gotta hope for the best. Yeah. We could ego, I really don't want to, though. We don't worry about the bread winning too much, though. We worry about the other stuff. Try that. See how this goes. Puddle Stomp. Even 3 coins should be able to kill? Yeah, cool. Even 1 coin would have killed there, actually. A single hit did enough. Cool. Got a fair bit of sinking. If we do get hit, we'll get the passive protection, so that's good. Okay, even the skill 3 isn't a guaranteed clash win. We've got a lot of... We're losing some sanity, though, each time this guy does tomfoolery to us, though, so we've got a better chance of winning clashes each time we lose one of these clashes. And as long as we beat one of the coins, I'm satisfied. Okay, nice. That's the main thing, right? It's a negative coin v negative coin brawl. Winning that clash means we took a lot here, though. We don't get staggered, though, because once again, like, if we didn't have the lust resistance, like, gaming stuff right now, we'd be suffering so bad. Luckily, we're goated. That slot can only ever go there. Okay. Sure. That'll work. We get hit a little bit, we're fine. And ADD corrosion is perfectly fine because, like, we've got so much gloom, so much envy, that we're fine wasting a bunch of them, because that's all ADD wastes for us. It's still scary to use too much envy, of course, because we need to make sure we save some envy. We should be fine, though. I'll make sure to heal up at the next shop, and we should be fine, yeah. Clippity Cloppy's dead, so it's just the minion left. Who we are hitting with one of these, which will do something. It's not going to kill on its own, and only one of them was going for this guy, so he's going to get a hit on us, but that's fine. Oh no, we got the stagger off, so he isn't going to get a hit on us. Okay, so we can just kill him with one-sided attacks or something here. I almost instinctively put on the shoes. Do not do that. Okay, yeah, we lost some HP from... Oh, nice, we managed to pull that. We lost some HP from using the corrosion. That's kind of one of those things that just happens, and there's not much we can do about it, though. Because, you know, lose 10% of HP on tails with a corrosion. Certainly adds up. If we actually go to the Cassetti floor, we'd actually be doing decently if we got the ice cream, funnily enough, for that. Still wouldn't be very worthwhile to go to that floor, I don't think. But it's a funny possibility. That is possible. Okay, yeah, we get Portrait here. It's not great for us, but we'll take it. I'll gamble. No dice, that's fine. We've got enough cost, I wasn't too worried about not choosing the cost option. Okay. What do we want to go to next, though? That's the question. I'm gonna reroll. Nothing's catching my eye, like, particularly. Unloving we could definitely do. Unloving is actually a pretty easy floor, especially if we just have a little bit of damage, which we do right now. Do we do it? Do we send Unloving? You know what, I'll do it. It seems like a fun idea. It's a very easy floor. We'll be able to get a bunch of rerolls and stuff in this shop, so we're going to be doing great. Gray Code is tempting, but here's the thing. So I've never used this before. Starlight Refresh is insane. You can, because I've got like 7,000 Stardust saved up, I can do 700 of these Starlight Refreshes in a single run. Each time I do it, I'll cost 10 more Starlight, right? Like, of what it'll cost in the end of the run. But Starlight does nothing for me now, so I can do it as much as I want. I won't do it immediately, because I'd like to start off with the sinking refreshes here and there. See if we can get a little bit lucky. There's Rags, okay. So that's step 1 of our master plan. Step 2, what do we want for step 2? I guess first and foremost, we need to make sure we heal you up. That's part of our plan here. Not quite to full, but pretty close. Homeward should actually bring you to full. So what do we want? Do we want damage? Do we want healing? We want more skill 3s. I think that's for sure. Golden Urn. It's early, we could definitely benefit from Golden Urn. Midwinter Nightmare, Distant Star, those are nice. I kind of want Midwinter Nightmare. I might sell, like, Red Order for it, honestly. Distant Star also would be nice. I want to get some sinking going. Okay. We don't need to worry about Starlight Refreshes. I was mainly saying that because if we got unlucky and couldn't get Rags, then we'd resort to that. But we've got Rags now, so like our sanity is super free. Rags alone also means that Baba Yaga is going to be a complete pushover. Yeah, this fight, there's a fair bit of attacks in this fight, that's fine. Bloom attacks, so like we could always try ADDing to... Actually, no, ADD is bad for Gloom Resist. Binds is good for Gloom Resist, which we can't do here. That's fine. We just counter here. It's more important to get the sinking than it is to clash against one of these 8 attacks. And, yeah, our Sandy's looking nice right now, so that's good to see. Yeah, these guys are going for a fatal damage, and it's still only doing 1 per hit. Kind of down to these guys being fairly weak, though, right? Our Sanity's a little low, but that's to be expected. Now that we have got Rags, though, we need to be very careful about our skill 3, because too much skill 3 spam means we can get corroded really easily if we just get hit a couple of times. Like, to the point where I think I'm gonna, like, Huddle Stomp this guy and then, like, warning you, right? Like, I'm going to purposely counter over the skill 3 since I don't really want to gain sinking here. Yeah, we can actually make use of the fact that today's patch made it so that counters trigger Rags, though. Meant to mention that last turn. Because before today, counters did not trigger Rags. It only matters to Suncliff counter and the special skill 3 counter for Wild Hunt Heathcliff, of course, but it's still something. And it's pretty cool. Okay. So here we could do some spread outs if we wanted to play a little risky, which, I mean, I don't think it's actually that risky, honestly. Because we're going to be clashing against these guys a fair bit, so we're going to be gaining some sanity in the process. We're going to be staggering them so they're not even going to get to one-side us at all. Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong, we've got quite a bit of sinking, but it's not really going to do much of anything. This probably staggers this guy. No, it doesn't. Well, that's fine. This means this guy gets to one-side us for a little bit more sanity damage, but we're pretty fine. We just win here. Undeniably. Rags is very busted. We are negative 45 sanity now. That is a little unfortunate. Our next fight might have a little bit of a rough start to it. If we can go to something blunt weak, that could be nice. It just binds them and potentially stagger a bunch of enemies. Now, I don't think there's anything blunt weak on this floor for us that we'll get, so it's a little bit too hopeful. Oh, we could get something that restores sanity here. This actually does the opposite. This reduces sanity. Well, that's fine. Phantom Pain, more damage. That's cool. Oh, we just can straight up get to the end here. Huh. That's not exactly great for us. Okay, we win these. Cool. We're just going straight into Baba Yaga, gonna corrode immediately. Well, that's nice. We can get, like, the passive going for this one. Ice Resonance, get, you know, benefits for that, so that could matter. Maybe we'll get to actually use this. This passive's so cool, and I've never been able to use it once. It's got its own unique status effect, in case you didn't know. Like, the max HP increased status effect that I'm pretty sure can only be gotten there. And, like, no enemies or anything has it. Kinda cool. Oh, we're... okay. I mean, that's nice, too. We get the passive going for this, which is... as I previously mentioned, it's a very strong passive. Or it can be if we get some charge, which we don't really have right now, but that's fine. It also used to be stronger because, like, it took them a year to realize that this ego was bugged and was giving twice as much charge as it was supposed to. It used to give 20 charge. There wasn't a reason for it, because it said 10 charge, like, everywhere, but it was just a weird little bug that just took PM forever to find. And I'm pretty sure it was only at Uptype 4 for some reason. Uptype 3 didn't do it. Uptype 4 exclusively had some random bug where he gained far too much charge from his corroded ADD. Which was funny. Puddle Stomp, cool. Alright, we don't want to kill these guys instantly. We kind of want to stall a little bit here. That's fine. I'll stall. I kind of can't stall too much against these guys, though, unfortunately, because my counters are going to start killing them. That's fine. We're chilling. Yeah, because we're gonna kill that guy here. We might kill both these guys here. We'll have 5 skills though, so like that's fine. I'll let them hit me a bit though. It's like out of niceness, right? Out of the kindness of my heart, I'm letting them attack me before they all brutally die. Love when you use a counter that has multiple coins and it only shows 1 coin because it means that there's not going to be more coins needed. I also completely forgot that that little chunk of music is going to get this video demonetized. Just completely slipped my mind. Well, too late to do anything about it. Well, I'm not that bothered, really. This should be easy enough. Yep, that guy's dead. Cool. Bottom guy's getting double puddle stomped. Probably pretty dead, if I had to take a wild guess. Yeah, only 1 puddle stomp is needed. Hopefully that'll also be the case for top guy. Oh, top guy beat one of our coins, though. That's a little bit rude. Means you probably live this. Yeah. Oh, no, your one's being double puddle stomped, huh? Wasn't expecting that. That was a bit of an unexpected twist. Try that, yeah. Double up the ones that have the highest speed, because why not? None of these guys should be able to hit us at all, so the amount of singing will have them spread out. Actually, will still be an issue because of our passive. It means that, we kind of can't build up too much sinking, but hopefully the... Oh no, that one ended too fast. Oh no, we're gonna have far too much sinking here. Just need to hope we end the turn in a favorable position. We'll get some kills, we'll get some sanity restored, we'll lose the sanity because of rags. We're doing 4 spread outs this turn though, so like we're getting a lot of sinking potency. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're fine at least. Pop one of those. There's no way the 4th coin goes through. We're going to corrode. Let's get some sandy healed from that. No, we don't, because these guys aren't stupidly high levels. Okay, well, we corrode next turn guaranteed. A little bit unfortunate. But that's fine. We can live with it. I'm pretty sure it's guaranteed to just be an ADD corrosion, since that's what's already triggered once. But we'll just do a bunch of damage to these guys. Right? They may endure Pierce, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, they're Sloth weak, Sloth and Wrath weak, so still does a lot of damage. Puddle Stomps are going to do a lot of damage, and these two were getting doubled up. Yeah, we're not even going to get a chance to corrode. That's cool. Would be funny if he like went into his corroded sprite and then ran away from Baba Yaga or something. What actually happens if you have someone who's corroded the turn this fight ends? Do they show up in their corrosion sprite running, or do they just turn back to normal here? I actually don't know. Kind of curious, but would be annoying to try, so I'm not going to worry too much. I mean, I guess we take Frozen Cries, right? It's not good. We'll take it, though. Eclipse of Scarlet Moths, sure. Oh, we can get this. Excellent, excellent. No shop here, unfortunately, so we'll need to get lucky if we want to actually get the gift we're looking for here. We could try fusing it when we can't. It's a typeless fusion gift, yeah. No way to fuse those. Let me get Rags to ++. And we will heal up Heathcliff so that he is not -45 and so he doesn't immediately corrode. As well as that, and we'll just save the rest of our stuff. Not really worth upgrading any of those. We just want to maximize like risky encounters and stuff on this floor, because then we can get eco gifts. I'm pretty sure gift sack is a tier 3, I want to say. So we might not have the best odds of actually getting it, but that's fine. Alright, just counter here. I almost said just corrode here, no. Just counter here, get the protection going. These guys are mostly blunt, so we're resisting it fairly well. They're also paralyzing us, which is very bad for their own health. Little do they know. They're trying to turn Suncliff into furniture. Little did they know that they were already fighting against a ragged umbrella. Spread out should mean that we're doing fine. Cool. I should probably try getting him more skill 2s, since we've got rags. That's probably gonna be a smarter move from shops, right? More skill 2s would be good. Once we're at a point where we're set on envy, that I would be, you know, fine with completely ditching my skill 1s, right? Which really is any time when really most of this run we've been fine. We've got plenty of resources thanks to that early Zippo lighter. I also do note the whole irony of me talking about, oh, this mechanic I've never used before, and then I proceed to continue to not use the mechanic. I've known about it for a long time, and I've seen it in action, and I was like, huh, that's cool, and just really haven't worried about it, because I kind of focus a little too hard on maintaining my stockpile of Stardust, I feel, right? Or Starlight. Like, it isn't actively helping me, like, at all. Because there's no point for it, and I'm using, like, 700 a week, and I'm gaining that much back by just doing my, like, dailies. It's still funny. It's still nice to have it. Reach, you know, that max stack. Just for fun. Okay. I should have gone for the other one. That's fine, that's fine. Well, if you do this, you can fail this and you still get the ego gift. Painkillers could help us in a bad situation, right? So we'll roll with it. Probably should have gone for the Pegatula fight, though. I could have gotten the ego gift there. I might just... I guess the issue is I'm pretty sure you can only get this floor as floor 3 in hard, and floor 3 doesn't have any shops, so it's a bit of an issue. I'll get you home. You can try. You guys are weak to Pierce, though, which means, you know, and you're weak to Pierce and Wrath, which means, you know, counter go explode this guy. Pop that, yeah. It's gonna just double counter to really lean into the bit, but, like, these guys may resist Sloth, but, like, our skill 3 does so much damage still. We're gonna get hit a little bit, lose some sanity on that front, but not that much. We're mostly fine here. Yeah, we don't, like, immediately corrode here. We kind of get a little bit close for comfort as far as immediately corroding goes. So maybe I need to be a little bit more careful, but we get some kills here. These guys are high enough level that we're getting our sanity from killing these guys. This guy we don't quite kill instantly, but that's fine. We kill him instantly this turn instead. It's the circle of life. They don't die instantly. They don't die instantly yet, right? Just give it time. And then they'll all explode. Okay, here we go, here we go. Not Focus encounter, elite encounter, not risky encounter. Gotta get the correct terminology right in order to, like, give me good luck or something. We are Gluttony week, so one of those fights where it definitely could be worthwhile to, actually high speed here. We could spread out. Kind of a little bit too much sanity loss for my liking, though. Yeah, I'll just counter. So yeah, we could definitely benefit a lot from pulling out an ego just to change our lust resistance. Or not lust resistance, gluttony resistance. It is funny how, you know, we're weak to both lust and gluttony with body sack. It's kind of like one of the main reasons you could definitely argue to go for holiday instead. Is because gluttony and lust are super common. Because I'm pretty sure that's also, like, the weaknesses for Merso's Chains of Others, right? He doesn't have an alternate option, though. He just has to live with that. So it can be a little bit rough. Nice, good stagger. We don't have lithograph yet. Kind of something we might want. Just because we really don't have nearly enough healing yet. We've got a little bit of healing thanks to the power of, Homeward, but that's, like, between fight healing. We could really benefit from, like, even, like, a phlebotomy pack could heal just for a little bit of healing here and there. Grey Coat would be excellent for us. That's for sure. Do a little bit of that. Seems excellent. Keep on countering these guys. Get some staggers. Get some sinkings. Because they're sinking into the pits of endless despair as they like to do so much. Okay. Could just send this. Yeah, I'll do it. Why not? I think the first spread out should kill, so we might kill one of the other ones with the spread out. Yeah, okay, cool. We don't kill them all this turn, unfortunately. One of them at least survives. Oh, we don't kill that one either. Well, that's fine. We don't kill this one either. Okay. That's fine. Our skill 1 does so little. We need more skill 2s desperately. That's going to be the plan going forwards. That's going to be our priority. Oh no, struggling. What a shame. We're fine. Okay, and we'll see if we get lucky with the U-gifts here. Because if we do, would be very insane if we could just get gift sack. We might get one of the other floor-specific U-gifts, though, unfortunately. Would be lame. Or we could just get Rusted Muzzle. Do I get reward card as well, though? No. Okay. Well, it's always worth a try, right? 2 protection every turn just for free from gift sack is it's so worth it. It's worth the gamble. We'll spread out immediately, might as well. I'm feeling it this time. Yeah, just stagger that guy. We're gonna get hit by this random gnome. We've got the sinking though, so you do like nothing. Our sanity's a little low, but we're fairly fine. I'm kind of fine just doing this and just being hit for full damage. Puddle Stomp's funny. We just do so much damage here, yeah. Okay, you hit us a little bit. 12 damage from that one. And then, like, however much damage from that one. And that guy just exploded. I don't even know what's exploding these guys, being honest. Oh, moths. I see. That actually makes a lot of sense. I was like, huh, I feel like there's been quite a bit of enemies exploding. I'm not fully sure why. Ah, it's moths. Moths do make enemies explode, especially when we do good damage, and we do good damage, believe it or not. You know, the 50% damage increase against these guys when they're below 0 SP certainly helps out a fair bit. Sinking tier 4 gift is stupid. Okay, well, we might get a special fight here, or we can just get an event, that's fine. Shame we can't actually get, like, Christmas event stuff. There's no Christmas events. Mind whip this? I guess we try it. Sure. I think if we fail this, it's like a 10 SP loss for everyone or something like that, so... Vaguely annoying. Speaking of annoying... 4-wave boss fight. Let's go. It's very easy, though, so I'm not that concerned. We just counter these guys a bunch first wave, and then we'll be at 6 skill slots in no time, and then we'll be fine. And it's kind of just that simple. Since it's a longer fight, also definitely pretty solid idea to change resistances. We don't have anything to resist Gluttony, but we can just like pop an ADD somewhere along here, so that'll work well, I think. It says Corrode, we're gonna be fine though. I'm not too concerned. We win the clash, get some sandy on that front. We're staggering these guys a little bit, so that's good. And now we're neutral to Gluttony, so we're just gonna be fine. I don't really think we were too likely to take a lot of damage and die here anyways, but it's a precaution. This guy dies to the counter, of course. Weak to Pierce, weak to Wrath, pathetic. Okay, 4 skill slots going into this wave is fine, because these guys do so comically little. Do that on that guy, though, yeah. Do it like that. Cool. Looks good, just making the most of our counters as we can. Nice. And then this guy's gonna try and attack us now, the fool that it is. This foolish leafy gnome who's been staggered, brutally maimed, all that sort of fun stuff. You've been gnomed. And if we're ever feeling like it, we're just stockpiling a stupid amount of skill 3s. So that whenever, you know, I'll save them all. You know, let's just get to maximum amount of skill 3s. We're not going to get one in this slot. Well, that's fine. Well, we're going to try getting a stupid amount of skill 3s. That's going to be the bit I'm going to be going for here. And we'll see how well this bit works. Wave 4, we'll just pop a stupid amount of skill 3s. And we're going to have so much thinking on ourselves, but like the enemy will be too dead for it to matter. That animation looked a little silly. It's cool seeing the new Clash stuff just with Suncliff. Suncliff has some cool sprites. So it works well. Nice. Yeah. They're doing a bunch of damage to a bunch of them. They're not quite dead yet. But that can be changed in a few easy steps. We have one skill 3 going off this turn. I didn't see. Do we get a skill 3 in the second slot this turn? We might if we're lucky. It's kind of completely random. When you've got so many skill slots, like the distribution of your skills between the skill slots is all wonky. You could genuinely go like a dozen turns before getting a skill 3 in a single slot, depending on how luck goes. Yeah, okay. Seems to be what's happening to that slot. Well, that's fine. We're gonna have so much thinking on ourselves next turn, it's gonna be a little silly. I guess we should have not gone for the skill 2 if we wanted to maximize syncing, but I don't think it makes that big of a difference. Yeah, look at us hitting that dodge sprite. That Suncliff dodge sprite. That largely beloved Suncliff dodge. Okay. We're not exactly doing, like, great damage here. I will admit. I was kind of hoping for a little bit more, but big guy dies, so that's fine. That's what matters. We kill the big guy. Well, you go, big guy. Okay, just these two left. We do probably corrode here immediately. Oh no, we don't. I thought we'd have more sinking, honestly. Luckily that guy exploded thanks to the power of just a horde of violent moths. What you love to see. Yeah, we lose 32 sanity thanks to the sinking there. Not too much, though. When Suncliff first released back in Canto 4, I'd get so much sinking on him. Like, in the story, I'd get him like 60 sinking or something stupid like that. And he'd just corrode, and we just abused corrode terrible. Did we get lucky? No dice, okay. Could have gotten it there. Do we evil defining? I think we do, right? Like, we're pierce resist, or no, we're pierce neutral specifically. We're pierce neutral. We can get broken compass. Let's send it, right? It's a fun floor, honestly. I love, like, suffering against Pequod Town. Or Pequod Trio. It's such a fun fight. Fragmented Decay doesn't do anything for us because none of our egos actually have sinking. What do we want here? We obviously want a skill change for Heathcliff, but other than that, I mean, like I was kind of saying earlier, like, some healing-y type things could be nice. Carmilla is not a bad play, honestly. I do not need a Yisong skill change, though. Hate to say it. Hate to be the bearer of bad news, the omen of ill intent, the whatever words people say on occasion. I don't know. I'm no wordologist. Okay, we'll do some of these, though. There we go, Heathcliff skill change. We can get him another skill 2 now. There we go, first time I think I've ever done a Starlight refresh. Maybe I did one once, one time. I wouldn't know. Let's grab the lamp, that's fun. Well, we press on now. Unupgraded Carmilla isn't particularly great, but I mean, this is a floor where Carmilla is just really funny, because you can just get some immediate staggers going, which is nice to see. Yeah, not on these guys, unfortunately. We're going to be taking a lot of damage from some of the... Oh, God. Well, that's fine. we've accepted it as a potential outcome. These guys have a lot of slash. We can do some good damage though, and we can get our protection going immediately. Yeah, we really need more healing stuff, I feel. We do have enough lust that we do get healing whenever we get kills, so that's nice. We should be able to get kills fairly frequently as well, so it should work out. Assuming this goes in the correct order, we can get some sinking. That's nice. Excellent, we get a kill. The bleed is awful. God. Yeah. That bleed sure is awful. Tenyu didn't notice how high the bleed had gotten already. That's fine. Just need to spam our counters there. That's alright. Just play it smart, keep on countering, and, you know, win, right? That's the secret of everything. If we hit him with a counter first, we also get better benefits from phlebotomy pack, so that's nice, I guess. Not really the strongest thing ever, but it's still nice. Get a bunch of haste, bunch of damage up, all that sort of fun stuff. And we're just gonna keep on countering. No. That's not good. Do we ego then? Do we, like, pull out a binds or something? Might be the play. Good on speed, so, like, we could, like, counter turn 1, binds turn 2, something like that. If only we had Grey Coat. Grey Coat would mean we get so much healing. I think I had Grey Coat as an option from the first shop at one point, didn't I? And I turned it off. I turned it up because I was... What am I trying to say? I turned... whatever I'm trying to say. I didn't take it. Which may have been a very foolish move. Also probably should have corroded binds. Yeah. Would have been better since then you would have benefited from the negative sanity. We do some staggering with that though, so that's nice at least. Yeah, they're all staggered. Okay, cool. That was the play then. Well, we've got Before the King and Binds here. I might pop another one of these. We'll probably corrode it, but that's exactly what I want. But god, Before the King and Binds is doing some nice damage for us to those other enemies. Okay, we did not corrode it, that's fine. I keep on forgetting that it's got the unique Sandy stuff, but all the new VOVs do, really. Where it's, you know, Sandy lost for a couple of turns instead of it just being a bunch straight up. Yeah, it checks out. Thought that was Heath because that exploded for a second there, and I was like, oh! It was not, though, luckily. Very, very luckily. Well, you should just die, so yeah. Okay, I had to spend some resources. Did not think the pirates would be such an issue, but yeah, it checks out. So much bleed, so much slash. Couldn't really, like, live just standing around and letting them do what they wanted to. This is definitely going to be quad town. That's fine. I'm down for a little bit of quad towning. Yeah, should I be? I don't know if I should be, though. That's true. Can you get anything that's wrath resistant? This is wrath resistant. That's nice to keep in mind. I'm not going to do turn 1. I'd like to... Actually, I can just immediately spread out. That'll be some sinking. And we might win this clash. Which would be nice. Less damage is always appreciated. It is a solid might, though, because, God. It's all down to that final clash. And we managed to win that final clash, so that's good. Didn't do too much damage, but we get the sinking, so that's an important part, so we get the protection. Still get hit by this, protect the town, but that's fine. Yeah, we can do ADD counter. Cool. This, you know, wrath resistance will be a little bit nice for us, that's for sure. Resistances are nice. It's important to keep them in mind. We're going to take some damage here. Our sanity is going to be a little bit low, but thanks to not using skill 3s that we've been doing, we're fairly fine. Yeah, we've got a bunch of debuffs and buffs on us right now. Fluorescent lamps, you know, random damage up, and haste stuff has really pushed us over the edge, I guess. You now protect the town does notably less damage. I guess only issue is we are fatal to Sloth now, which is what a lot of these normal attacks go. Like, we need to make sure we clash against that. Okay, jeez. We'll do something like this, I think. Should work out well. Spread out should be able to win this clash. Oh god, the bleed's adding up. That's a little scary. I think we kill with our skill 3 though, so that'll be some healing. Not a lot, but it might make the difference. Yeah, okay. We're doing fine here. We can clash with literally everything. Oh, we're set. Cool. We're gonna do a couple more skill 3s than we probably should. And there's a skill 2 in there that might go poorly, but I think it'll be fine. Okay, that's bad. We've got the protection this turn though, and we're gonna corrode, so I think we might still be we potentially could still be fine here. Oh no, protect the town. Don't. Oh no, we live these. Oh yeah, ADD passive. That's a no. That is a no. That is a bad corrosion to get. Not exactly one that'll go very well, I don't think. Just, you know, a hunch. Okay, let's try that again. You could see certain gears turning in certain positions. This should be a fairly winnable fight. We'll take a fair bit of damage, but that's fine. It's probably better just stay as being Wrath neutral if it means we also get to be Sloth neutral. Yeah. I think worrying too much about that probably didn't help me too much. That, you know, passive that was being goaded for me, though. I kind of really should have gotten at least one charge to gift by now. Yeah. Would have been smart. Other speed looking good. We can just do this. Yeah. Cool. Seems nice. We'll get some sanity gain. Puddle Stomp should do some nice damage for us here. Yes. Didn't quite get a kill. Would have liked it. Would have been a little bit of healing, which always appreciated. Unfortunately, Ryosha passive is only once per turn. Yeah. That's also a corrosion. Okay. We haven't ADD'd yet, though, so we could corrode into something good. So that's nice, at least. Oh, we just die here. Oh god, that was a lot more attacks than... I thought the attacks would be done there. I guess we just didn't get a lot of defensive skills from them. Okay. That's fine. It's a bit of a puzzle. It's a puzzle that's, you know, each time you try it, some pieces are different than the last time, so, you can't just figure out one winning strategy. And it's nice that things are different each time you try it. It's cool. Okay. Really, like, the lack of lithograph and the lack of gray coat is hurting us so much here. Either of those things would have put us into being in such a better position. You have no idea. Or maybe you do have plenty of an idea. I guess it's very possible you do. But that's besides the point. I'd like to win some of these clashes as well, but it's kind of a little luck-based. Okay, we won that one, though, so that's nice. So that is a stagger. If we had lithograph, we could have healed up a little bit there, but we don't, so... No healing. Protect the town does a lot to us. That's fine. We do some counter damage. Not quite enough to stagger, but almost. Carve wound, also a bit of damage. A little bit of damage. We're just taking a bit of damage from a bit of sources. Okay, we're looking fine here, though. We don't corrode immediately. That's always a good start. The bar is a little bit low, but that's fine. We'll try that. Kind of relying on the second guy to... I mean, I don't think we're winning that clash against the second guy. We're not winning the clash against the first guy. Yeah, these guys' sandies are a little bit too low to beat. Okay. We hate Javelin. Shh. That's fine. We corrode. That's okay. It could be... We could corrode into anything. After all, it could be good, could be bad. Anybody's game. It's probably going to be ADD again, knowing my luck. Okay, no King of Binds. That's cool. Hopefully we can clash sooner rather than later. Cool. I'd say that's sooner. Yeah, we get hit by a little bit of an attack, but that's fine. This should do a lot of damage. When shall I be released? That was, Wild Hunt Heathcliff asking, when he could be released, when he wouldn't be released for like another 6 months. +2, +2, +2. I don't know. It's about midnight right now, in case you can't tell. A little bit late, and we've still got a fair bit of run left, but that's part of the fun. When's a better? Sleep Deprived Suncliff is a good combo, I'd say. These guys are dead. Cool. Love to see it. We've got 2 before the king. What happens if you stack before the king? What does it do if you have 2 of it? I don't know if I actually know. Is it more damage? Does it last more turns? Don't know if I've ever actually looked into it. Oh well, it's not important. We won that fight. It was a bit of a hard fight. We got garbage out of it as well, so, worthwhile, worth it. We can gamble. I do like a good gamble. Yeah, okay. That's fine. It does give us the sinking. It gives us the protection a little bit earlier, so it's nice. It means we are corroding immediately once again. How are we doing on resources, by the way? I should probably be paying attention to that to see whether or not I should be, so content with all this corrosioning. That's the fastest one I can do. Okay, cool. Well, we got the binds corrosion this time, so we're chilling. Yeah, they resist blunt a little bit. That's fine. That guy's blocking. We rolled heads. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. We can live with that. Okay, well, we should be looking fairly good here. This guy's gonna probably just fully evade us. That's fine. Actually, probably not, because we're gonna get to one side with the other skill 2 first. No, we aren't. Okay. Does that mean we kill this guy, though? If that's... Oh, no, he got staggered by... Oh, before the king is doing work. Makes sense. Okay, well, 2 before the king did not mean it lasted 2 turns. That's good to be able to prove that, I guess. Okay, we do get staggered here, though. I might be throwing. We do have, funny, though. Yeah, so we're chill. We had the, what's it you guys call? I don't even remember its name. The one that just triggered painkillers, that's the word. I was like, the pill thingies. What are pill thingies called? Painkillers. That's the one. My brain figured it out sooner or later. Figured it out later. Not too much later, though. Okay, cool. We press on. Hopefully we're not going to need to keep on corroding to progress, but, it's fairly likely. Oh, cool. Events. Love a good event. Okay. We lose these, that's fine. You kind of want to lose these, usually. There's a bit of benefit of winning them, but it's fine. Employee card. Technically, our ADD is a skill that gains charge, so it's something. Okay, this is nice, actually. A little bit of shield first turn is something. We go for the Pekatula, since then we can actually do better. It looks like it's just gluttonies. Yeah, okay. That's what I had a feeling, because it was Slash Wrath Pride, which is gluttony wheat resistances. Kind of rough for us, not gonna lie. These guys are a bit scary. Because, yeah, they've got a lot of coins. That sort of thing. We do get this first turn barrier, though, so that's pretty swell. This little bit of charge barrier. 9 shield, right? Really gonna add up. Okay, well, we're not gonna take... I mean, effectively ADDing is like the same thing as getting the 5 protection. Probably not, though, if I had to guess, because they probably calculate it weird. Okay, we get 2 skill slots this turn, though, so we're gonna be looking better. We need to focus on the greedy glutton, of course. This gluttonous, greedy, glutton. Greedy, glutton, greedy. Can we get some staggers off? We definitely can stagger this guy, at least. Worth a shot, then. We do something like this. See how well this goes for us? Okay, a little scary. We are guaranteed to win these, though, so yeah, cool. Good stagger, good damage. ADing like this, because this should manage to stagger top left without needing to clash against them, so that's good. We're doing a little bit of ADD spamming, but that should be fine. How are we doing on resources? I keep on saying that and then forgetting to check. I really need to check. We're doing fine, actually. Yeah, okay, cool. Good to see, good to see. I was a little bit worried, not gonna lie, but we're fine. Let's attack the ones that are higher on HP. Leave the lowest HP one for last. That's a fun way of doing it. Because it looks like we should just be able to kill all of them here. Rags is doing nice for us. And then it's just this one left who might die to moths. Yeah, cool. Love moths. I miss the, like, 1.0 moth bug. That was fun. Used to be so wholesome. Okay, mermaids. Should be... Is this 1,000 strand mermaids? Pierce Envy? Yeah, okay. These guys are a bunch of sandy loss. We might corrode against these guys, honestly. And it's when you kill them mainly, right? But I think their attacks probably have some SP lost up on them too, right? Yeah. Okay. They're mostly blunt though, so that's nice at least. They're not going to be doing a lot of damage to us. Decent chance we get some random corrosion though. That's fine. We can live with it. Flashwind Engrave Horror. I mean, like, that is a funny name for a skill though. I gotta admit. Engrave Horror. Who does this guy think he is? Engraving Horror. They are also resisting to the gloom. That's fine though. They're weak to pierce, so warning's nice. Okay. A little bit of these guys, you know. These guys sure are engraving horrors. This should be pretty good, honestly. It's a lot of self-sinking. Can't be denied. And we're gonna lose a bunch of sandy by just killing these guys, but like, we're doing fine, I think. When has corroding ever killed anyone? Frequently. That's the answer, in case you're wondering. I don't think we corrode here either. Like, we're lowish on sandy. Not actually that low, honestly. And we can just quadruple skill 2, and that just does the job. Yeah, cool. I think this was the last fight of the floor. We do get a rest stop here, though, so that's good, at least. We could... Don't really know what I'm gonna do at the rest stop, though. What do I even need? Don't particularly need to heal him up. We could get Fluorescent Lamp to ++. That's pretty chill. Employee card to plus is nice. Don't really want to heal him, yeah. Carmilla plus, just to make next floor easier, potentially. And I can do one more thing, so I'll do Curriculum Vitae plus. Sure. Because we might get some charge stuff going. And that is Gas Harpoon, I believe. Unfortunately. Actually, you know what? This video's already been demonetized because I forgot to mute for the first phase of Baba Yaga. Let's just let Compass play. Right? Might as well. It's been a while since I've actually gotten to fight this fight with the music, I feel. Okay, well, let's see how this is looking. Weight of Guilt is definitely rough. It's our best chance of clashing. ADD probably? Yeah. Oh, ADD's guaranteed to win these. Okay, we're gonna take a bit of damage. Inflicting paralysis, that's fine. At last, full speed towards your heart. Da -da -da -da, da -da -da -da. Full speed towards your heart. Oh, we corroded it. Okay, sure. So true. Leaving behind the hurt. When it's night, my compass was swallowed by the sea. My compass was swallowed by the sea. I curse this relationship between you and me. Goes hard. I've been listening to Through Patch and Violet like plenty, especially recently, because we got Wild Hunt. I was listening to again it more frequently than I had, been recentishly, so I mean it goes hard, right? Okay, can we spread out Weight of Guilt? Maybe. Solid maybe. Don't know if a solid maybe is a smart play. So we'll still ADD one of these, but like we're getting plenty of skill slots. We should be doing pretty well. We shouldn't need to spam. We kind of need to be a little careful. Our envy is getting a little low, especially because we can't really get as very much envy at this point, right? And we can actually deal with Pip's ego now that we've gotten a couple skill slots, so that's good. This is just so funny seeing him just like throwing Ahab in the air and just whacking her with a baseball bat. So goated. Do you get staggered by moths? Yep, you sure do. I don't even really need to ask. Of course she gets staggered by moths. Moths are goated. Well, we just get 4 puddle stomps here. Should be pretty easily enough damage to bring you to phase 2. And we have got 5 skill slots for phase 2, so we should be set. Phase 2 solo is especially funny because, like, yeah, I wonder if you're going to be clashing against someone with Prey Mark. The answer may surprise you. Starbuck. Okay, enemies are attempting something odd over there, but we've been through it all, yeah? We'll be ready. It's so hard to read the text on top of this background, god. Leaving behind the hurt. Okay, we'll do something like this, I think. Should be pretty good. Like I'm saying, like, second phase, definitely, it's one of those phases where, like, soloing just makes it really funny. Especially compared to the fact, like, third phase, we just stagger you this turn, don't we, actually? I just realized we're just gonna stagger you, aren't we? Yeah. We're not even gonna get the chance to clash against with Prey Mark. Like, we're gonna just have you staggered already? Yeah, okay. Shouldn't be too surprised, I guess. We'll just be able to spam some weak attacks next turn, be nice and prepped. Yeah, we've got some skill ones. 22 envy left. Not a lot, all things considered, so... My compass is curiosity. My compass is curiosity. I'm piercing through the ropes that strangled you and me. Let us be free. So true. Okay. Well, into Queequeg phase. Once we keep on, we're gonna get to keep on whacking you for a little bit longer, just because we feel like it. Get rid of all the sinking potency on ourselves. That's good for us. Just gotta make sure we hit you with like a skilled 3 first or something, so we have the sinking ready for the counter. It's like, I guess counter. I'm pretty sure our sloth is bad right now because we have ADD, right? So we should Yasun Yada first and foremost. Yeah. It means we're not gonna have sinking for the counter though. That is, I think going from 2.0 to 0.5 sloth is gonna make a bigger difference than that though. I mean, plus you're gonna have like multiple. Yeah, okay, this works. This should be fine. Okay, spread out's going first anyways. Alright. I tried. Skill order's a lie, honestly. We're still neutral pierce, so like we're not gonna take too much damage here. Like, yeah, no, we're not. We're taking nearly no damage because we got the skill 3 off, we got the protection instead, which also pretty big effect. We obviously take down your shield, and we have Yasunyata ready for next turn, so like we're gonna be doing well. We're actually gonna corrode next turn into Yasunyata since I just used this, so might be rough. We'll see if we can clash everything in like a lucky manner. Unfortunately, while you're corroded, you are weak to everything in First Affinities, so we're gonna take a bit of damage. Luckily, you do lose some Queequeg's ego this turn though, since we did break your shield, so that's nice at least. And you keep on countering us, that's fine. We're still doing damage to you. We might actually stagger you. Yeah, we do in fact stagger, okay. So we do corrode, but like it's not really a very big deal whatsoever. Yeah. We just get 4 of these real quick. Kind of bad for our ego resources, but that's fine. How are you feeling about this, Ishmael? Ishmael announcer said something. I didn't see what she said. I'm not sure if she said her line about, like, oh yeah, the good time to strike, or like, oh, you're not looking good, or something along those lines. Could have been anything, really. Who knows? Well, we get our Yasun yachting off. This is only floor 4, by the way. We still have another floor on top of this. This would have been a very fitting, like, finale fight, but that's fine. I just need to remember, just don't go to a floor with farm watch, and we should be fine. God. Although, if we do get the chance to go to, say, the poise floor, poise floor would actually be a lot of fun. I'd love poise floor. I'd take it. And we do get the kill there. Ahab. Once an Ahab, always an Ahab, or whatever she says there. You grab her leg. Excellent poise potency and count. I mean, technically, yeah. I'll just take the compass. You probably need to have some poise for that to work. Oh, we can get pendant. It's not worth it. We'll just take grand welcome. Pendant does so little for us when we're attacking so frequently each turn. I'll gamble. Mirror tactile synesthesia, not a good gamble. Okay, like for example, this floor we could very easily just lose instantly. So we don't want to go there. Do we go to Nelly? Do we want to take down Nelly? Let's go Nelly. I don't think I've fought Nelly at all recently. I feel like it's been a bit. Wanted to fight Nelly with Wild Hunt, but Suncliff works. Clover. We want to go. We go in Poise route maybe. Let's actually do some rerolls. See if we can get lucky with Oh, there's Lithograph. I should probably just get that. Yeah. We can sell Mirror Tactile Synesthesia. Wow. Oh, cool. What a triumph is that. I'm also going to keep my eyes open for other goated things. I'm really just looking for another Heathcliff skill change here, mainly, but, like, if I see Grey Coat, I will take Grey Coat. You're costing me... Oh, there's Grey Coat. Okay, cool. We can sell the urn at this point, I think. I think that's a fair enough thing to do. Also, no, you do something. You do something. We'll keep you around just because of that. Just selling these so that it's not, you know, faded out when it's showing us all these things. Yeah, okay. Temporal Bridle's not bad. Social Contract also very much not bad, but don't particularly feel the need for them. Are you going to give us Heathcliff? I would like to get another skill 2 onto him. Would be kind of nice if you didn't make it me spend all of my Starlight. Like, luckily, because, you know, I had 7,000 Starlight, I could do this, you know, 700 times. However many times it forces me to, or whatever I'm trying to say here. He still has a skill 1 game. He still is perfectly capable of getting a skill change. I feel like I'm only getting, like, 5 Sinners. I don't know. Are we sure I'm even getting, like, all 12 Sinners? Like, it feels like it's rigged. Game feels rigged, not gonna lie. Feels very rigged. Feels so rigged. This is insane. This is it genuinely just not letting me get Heathcliff or something? That shouldn't be the case unless there's some weird new bug, because like he's still capable of getting skill changes, right? I'm kind of invested. I'm gonna go to well, I'm not gonna set a number. I'm gonna go until I get tired of this bit, I think. Which is probably soon, really. Not even a bit, like he's just not showing up. I've gotten rid of all of the unit's skill 1s before. I don't know why it's seeming to think that that's not an option here. One more. Okay, final one. What is going? Okay. 75 Starlight refreshes and not a trace of Heathcliff. What's the deal there, I wonder? Is that a bug or is it like some sort of change they did or who knows? It's not really worth thinking about too much, I don't think, though. That's struggling. Okay, that's fine. This is the final floor, so yeah, there's gonna be some funnies. Gonna be some rough clashes here and there. That's part of the fun, though. We get our sinking going, so we can tank all of these. Suncliff style. These guys don't do too much damage to us. We may be weak to Lust, but like, we have Greycoat, we have Lithograph now. Damage really isn't that scary. What is scary though is the fact that like we can't win any clashes. Let's just do something like this. Just want to get one side on him and then just counter otherwise. Cool. Some good damage as well, which will be spread to one enemy through the power of the moths. Moths have been doing numbers for us so far this run, like, kind of odd, all things considered. Like, it's a good ego gift, obviously, but it's one that really I feel like hasn't done much for me, like, in, like, a year, right? Okay, I didn't quite kill that guy, though, that's fine. We do that, and then we just do, like, a little bit like this, a little bit of this, we're dominating, we're chilling. Chillin' like Dylan, as my friends say. I don't even think my friends liked Dylan. I don't know why they said that. I'm sure it makes like no sense without context, but even with context, I'm not fully sure. It's a little past midnight. Like I said earlier, it really adds to the banter when I'm sleep deprived. But like it's kind of the best time to do hard runs. I feel like is, you know, right before bed. So I can finish these and then I can pass out and I'll do like the uploady stuff in the morning. It just works. Deceptive Accord, literally worthless. Cool. I appreciate the attempt, game. You're trying a little bit. Not a lot. Very important to specify. Only a little bit. But you guys are a lot of bleed. Bit scary. Also a lot of lust, actually. That's interesting. We'll do this. I don't really feel like I'm not too concerned whether or not I win this clash. It's just roughly the same as countering, except it's countering with a chance of reducing damage even more if I'm lucky. And I was lucky, so it works out well. But we've got a bunch of bleed now, so we're kind of reduced to only countering from here on out, unless we want to, you know, explode. Which I really don't want to do. Yeah, we'll just keep on countering now. Oh god, the rupture. Jeez. This might be a little bit of a tough fight. Maybe a little bit of a tricky fight. Didn't think about these guys being an issue. But that was a lot of rupture all of a sudden. And that was like the real big issue. Like the normal damage, like I've got protection and stuff to deal with normal damage without having too much issue. I can just stagger all these guys instantly with a well-timed binds. By well-timed, I mean just corroded immediately. And they should just all get staggered here. They're all neutral to blunt. You know, slash weak, pierce resistant, I think. That's the bit for all of them. And they're all already close, all of them, thanks to Carmilla. So I do this, and then I might just do it again next turn, right? Oh, you didn't get staggered. Okay, that's a little rude. Oh, we'll get a good spread out going. And I'll just do this for safety. Yeah, we'll take some damage from this guy, that's fine. We're handling it fairly well, I feel like. Yeah, this spread out's gonna be good because it's getting the benefits of Before the King. Only Before the King, not Before the King and binds, so like not the strongest it could have been, but it's still strong. Undeniably so. Yeah. You know, sometimes you just gotta spam the ego and then you win. And it's that simple. Sometimes you spam ego too hard, but like, I'm not too worried about resources at this point, because we've got Grand Welcome on top of everything else. Which should mean we're going to be doing pretty fine. This one also, I think, just kills both these guys immediately, so that's good. Yeah, cool. Victory! Yippee! I guess because, like, he does go back to normal, like, right then and there. Like, it could have, like, mean, like, the whole Baba Yaga thing I was asking earlier about whether or not they get, like, they stay in their corrosion sprite. It probably counts as victory, so they switch back to normal and then they run out. That's what I'd assume anyways, but, like, it'd be really funny if it wasn't like that, that's why I hope that, right? One of these clashes that doesn't seem super likely of winning, but that's fine. We get it's still better than countering, all things considered. I guess not if we corrode, but these guys just, don't these guys just inflict singing with all their stuff because they're passive? These guys just have a bunch of, like, SP loss thingies, I think. So it happens. Okay, well, we yada them, I guess. You know, they're weak to lust, so, like, it still works out for us. We're gonna get countered by a few of these guys, assuming we don't stagger them immediately. We're probably just staggering them immediately, though, if I had to guess. And because we're super low sanity, we do get the additional attack weight, so we're probably hitting all 5 of them with each of these, yeah. Don't think there was a possibility of that not ending up like that, so that's good. Bunch of staggers, we shouldn't get countered at all thanks to that, and we get another Yasun Yada off. Love spamming ego. Really isn't as much of a Sunglyph run as an ego spam run at this point, but like, it happens in the end of runs, it really does. It's unfortunate, but it happens. Oh, that guy's still alive. He dies to the moths, though. These moths have been eating up all of our enemies. Kinda cracked. They've been well trained by Suncliff. He's just got like a horde of moths. Suncliff just like opens his like he's like Dracula, right? Like takes his like raggedy like cloak, like raises like an arm, and outside of it like a swarm of moths comes out and just feasts upon all of his enemies. He's like Moth Dracula. Frankly, Moth Dracula sounds sick. Although I guess it would be a Dracula who'd like fly into the sun and die. There's some flaws with the whole, you know, with the whole Moth Dracula bit, but they'll be ironed out in time. Oh, this works very well for us. We can just not hit the one who's countering. Cool. Here's some good damage. The Sloth guys are super weak to ADD, so it's kind of the main reason why I figured might as well, right? It should be good damage. Doesn't look like it was enough to stagger. That's fine. They got the paralysis, so they're not doing too much here. Okay, and they're just defending. Okay. Sure. Okay, I tried that. There we go. It should be fine. Spread out. We actually was a lot closer than I expected it to be, but that's fine. And then Puddle Stomp should be able to kill this guy. Not if we get a bunch of... Oh no, we still did kill it. I was gonna say not if we get a bunch of heads, but no, we sure did still kill it. Ravenous Devouring. Are we just gonna let ourselves be devoured ravenously? I think we are, actually, yeah. You know what? Let's just do this. Why not? They're gonna hit us a bunch. We, like, gained HP from that entire, like, exchange, it seemed. Like, they're not really that scary. If it looks like we're not winning clashes and I don't feel a need to spam ego, we can just counter. And we're just doing so much damage. Yeah, like, that guy's staggered. We can try these. Yep. Okay, cool, we're set, I think. I think we do just win this turn, the maximum Puddle Stomp gaming. Now, we do corrode the start of the next fight, yada yada yada. All that sort of things that some people might consider unfortunate, but it's a necessary cost for science. It's a necessary step in human evolution, or whatever the carbon lunacy description is. Embracing the madness is a necessary step to move forwards, or whatever. Oh, you. It's funny to see you. Just trying to make sure I'm not going to accidentally fight this thing by hitting the wrong option. Would be a little bit unfortunate around now, but we'd probably be able to kill this thing. I'll go for the one that gives you more options afterwards. It's more dead rabbits, obviously. That's what Gloom Envy weakness always means. Yeah, we immediately corrode. That's fine. We're going to hit all 5 of them, so it doesn't matter what our targeting system goes, because, you know, Yasunyata, or Heathcliff Yasunyata should specify gains attack weight, awakening at high SP, corrosion at low SP. And since corrosion at negative 45 SP is pretty low SP, we gain a bunch of attack weight. They're all staggered. We're chilling. Yeah, cool. Bunch of healing. We'll just do a bunch of damage here. Spread out, that'll be nice. That'll be like a nice solid chunk of moth damage next turn. Don't know if it'll be enough to kill. No, but enough to do like half the HP of one of their remaining ones. What's countering? I'm feeling the countering spirit. Okay, all heads, cool. That's fine. We'll counter this guy, do some damage. And we'll counter this guy, do some damage. All that sort of fun stuff. We do corrode again immediately. Once again, I mean, it's kind of going to be par for the course for late game, so I'm not shocked. I am synced, though. I am sunk, I guess, would be a better way of saying it. You know, we've got 2 of these, so if one of these guys managed to live this one. There's one of them that wasn't staggered when I used it. That one might not die. Okay, yeah. Well, this Yasunya is just for you, then. The manager will give us a positive review. Yeah. I sure hope so, after everything Heathcliff's putting in today. All this effort Heathcliff's putting into this run. Like, Mirror Dungeons stuff, because Mirror Dungeons are canonical, how do you think, like, sinners feel about, like, Dante just being like, alright, Heathcliff, throw on the trash bag and the ragged umbrellas, you're going to go in alone. And then all the other sinners are like, Dante, what are you doing? And he's like, no, don't worry, I know what I'm doing. Oh, this is actually fitting. I can actually make use of the confessing the truth thing. Speed +2 for the battle. We now have +2 speed for the Nelly fight. That's just something that you... What? He's immediately here! What? Why is he here? I did 75 refreshes for him, and he didn't show up once, and he just shows up Okay. There's gotta be something going on. I don't know what that something could be, but, like... I feel like there's, like, a conspiracy against me now. After all that refreshing. Yeah, we just press forwards. Okay. But yeah, we've got the just +2 speed from choosing those certain options on KQE, and we just get it for the Nelly fight, so we're just gonna be outspeeding Nelly super hard. Oh, 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 oh. Let's see if we can beat this evade. Cool. Just wanted to see. I was kind of just curious, honestly. We're gonna get hit a bunch here. That's fine. You're getting a bunch of your shenanigans inflicted. I don't think I've ever actually soloed an alley fight before. The paralysis is awful for us here. Okay. It's telling me I win all of these clashes. Wow. I don't even know if it's worth clashing, like, any of these clashes. I might just make use of the paralysis to beat the evasion with spread out. Yeah. I'm just one-siding Nelly a bunch here, but, like, it seems like it's working out well. I'll keep on rolling with it. I think she runs out of sinking. That's fine. It wasn't doing that much for us since she's already min sanity. And, like, she's hitting us a bunch, but, like, not really doing too much. Maybe we should get the ADD passive running. It's tempting. We do corrode here, though. We'll see which of our egos we corrode into. Mass attacks don't particularly help us here, so, like, you know... I mean, this is still a good ego to corrode into. It's pretty strong, right? Because we just get a bunch of... I mean, it's really only strong when you're hitting a bunch of targets with it, though, because you get a bunch of offense level, a bunch of defense level. It's pretty fun. We still have the Yasunata passive active now, so if Nelly ends up staggering us, would be funny. Because we'd get, what, like 15% max HP? Whatever it is, whatever the Yasunata passive does, like... It's one of those ones that always is just so perplexing. Okay, I think Nelly's gonna heal to full SP next turn. Or not full, I think, is it just neutral? She might heal, like, to 15 or something. I don't know the specifics. So many bosses have just random SP stuff on them, but either way, she's gonna heal a bunch of SP this next turn, so, won't be as easy. We don't, unfortunately, you know, we're corroded, so we're taking more damage from everything, and we don't have our sinking, so our passive isn't getting the benefits, and we've got 12 defense level down. That's interesting. A little bit close to being staggered for my liking, but, I mean, we're fine. We can just one-side her a bunch. Don't know why this is the bit I'm going for, but it is. Like, we'll just, sooner or later, we will stagger her, and then she's gonna be in for a rude awakening, I'll say. Sooner or later really is the question, though. It's really, can we do this before, like, we just explode? I almost stagger. Like, we should be able to stagger next turn. We do corrode next turn as well, so, like, that's cool. Actually, it would be optimal if Nelly staggered us here, because we get unstaggered by the corrosion, and we get the additional healing. Don't think it's gonna happen, but, more Yasunyadas. Go my Yasunyada-lings. What we target really doesn't matter too much, because, well, we're gonna stagger her here, right? The clashing part, very not important. I'm gonna go insane if I have to sit through this, you know, so many times, so just, speeding up the process a little bit. I don't speed up ego animations much at all, but, like, it's a little bit overkill sometimes, right? We're doing a little bit too much trolling for our own good. Well, we have a turn where we can just hit her with everything we got, so that'll be nice. Do some damage. We've got a couple puddle stomps. Only a few, though. We get some good damage going. That's cool. Not great damage because our Sandy's only -15, which is still pretty good, but could be better. Yeah, okay, cool. And then spread out immediately gets heads, of course, that's fine. She is closest to get her next stagger threshold. Okay. We need to be careful now, though, because binding technique is an issue. Yeah, okay. So here's the plan. Panic hatred, that's rude. It's really rude. Why are you so full of hate? Have you considered the fact that it's rude, Nelly? That it's rude to be so hateful? If we stagger her this turn, we're still fine with binding technique. Yeah, because whenever you stagger her, anyone who hasn't been fully bound loses binding technique, so yeah. If we can just stagger her this turn, that would be pretty cool. It's going to be a little close, but I mean, looks like it's going to happen, I want to say. We'll see how well the evade treats us. Okay, fairly well. Okay, now, well, she gets staggered by moths then, doesn't she? Why have moths been doing so much for us? Suncliff really is, you know, Moth Dracula. You're inflicting so many stat effects, and they're doing so little to us because we're such a tank. Oh, we do corrode here. I'm gonna go insane. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. We stagger her, we lose binding technique, all that sort of thing. I'll speed up the animation for this so that it doesn't take super long. We might just kill her with all these. If we're lucky, I guess. 576 HP. Wheels Samsara turns once, and you are forthwith no more, for that is existence, for that is I, for that is existence, for that is I, for that is existence, for that is I. Okay, yeah. This is our turn once, and you are forthwith no more, for that is existence, for that is I, for that is existence, for that is I, for that is existence, for that is I. One more, finish things off, just do 92 damage. I'm pretty sure it will do 92 damage. We won't speed through this one. The Wheel of Samsara turns once, and you are forthwith no more, for that is existence, for that is I. Love a good Suncliff solo. I think this is the first actual solo I've done of Mirror Dungeon 4 hard, where I actually win in the end. Probably. I might have done some random ones at some point. I'm pretty sure the only other Suncliff one I lost the final boss. Yeah, a little bit harder. A little bit of damage. Cool. Yeah, that was decent, you know. So, you know, Suncliff's alright, you know. And we get our nice chunk of levels. Get all these boxes that we're not going to be able to spend for like a month because Walpurgis is next. Tomorrow morning we do get to see whatever the Walpurgis ego is going to be and the actual trailer for the IDs and stuff about Violet Noon stuff, so I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be a lot of fun. Cool. Give me my boxes. Excellent. We are gaming. We are gaming. Yeah, cool. But yeah, that was the Suncliff solo, the good old Suncliff solo. No idea how long this video is in total, but it's definitely like at least an hour and a half, I think. Maybe a little bit less. I don't know. It's roughly in that ballpark, though, I think. Anyways, that'll be all for this time. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!